Hello, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie God.
And this is our review of the Four Horsewomen action figures. Recently we reviewed the Elite Bayley and the Elite Sasha Banks. And now we're going to do the Four Horsewomen. We got a different Bayley, a different Sasha, and we also got Charlotte and Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch!
So, here we go. So there they are. This is like the regular, I guess, what do they call that? Like the standard figure of Sasha, the standard Bayley. And this is the one that Fu Manchu sent me as part of my Christmas present. And here is Charlotte with her dad, Ric Flair, in a 2-pack. And there is Becky Lynch, which is also like the standard version. She's supposedly going to have an elite version coming up. It looks really cool. So I can't wait for that one. But this is the standard version right now. But I really like this Bayley because I like the Bayley we got already, but I just didn't like the colors. They aren't as
her.
Yeah, the colors on this one are a lot more bright, and it just reminds me of her. Don't like the colors as much on Sasha here, but her face looks better than the one that we already got.
Yeah. I like that outfit on her. I like both versions.
Yeah.
The other one's very macho man, and this one seems more like regular her.
I guess. But there's a picture of her wearing the outfit there. That's one thing about these pictures on the back. It's like they look like they're photos, but they look like they're painted photos. That's weird.
Like photoshopped photos or something. I don't know.
Something. I don't know.
Trying to make them look more like the figure, maybe.
I don't know what they're doing. But yeah, this is from Series 69. And there's the other ones in the series. That's cool. I got this on Amazon, but it was actually sold by Ringside Collectibles. And here's Bayley. And well, that's one thing when we did the review for Bayley and Sasha, I kept saying next because I just assumed that's what they like.
NXT.
Yeah, we don't really watch wrestling anymore, but I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube with the new female wrestlers. But yeah, NXT is, I guess, what that's called. But
it's just like, I still like wrestling, but it's just, with all the shit we have going on, and work and being adults and all that shit, it's hard to be obsessive about it anymore.
There's just too much stuff.
Too much shit, man. Like, there's some of them I really like, and we've watched some clips and stuff, but it's too much to get obsessive about it now. I don't have the time.
Yeah, I'm just very casual about it now. And here is the Charlotte and Ric Flair 2-pack. And this is obviously Ric Flair way in his younger days, even though they show him in the more modern picture there. But I like how they call this a battle pack, like they're going to fight each other.
They're going to fight together against somebody else. Dude, that belt is the worst toy belt I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think it's
got like some vague indentations on it. There's no detail whatsoever.
Yeah, I know. I think it's like, I don't know if it's supposed to be a WCW or maybe...
He's the champion of a ball with a box on it.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's a ball with a cupcake.
I think he purposely made that generic.
It's really bad. That's the worst.
There's the back. There's the Dudley Boys. I definitely know them very well. These two guys are new. I watched a couple videos of them, and they're kind of funny, at least in their entrances. But
I haven't seen them.
I'll have to show you some of their entrances. They're funny. And here's Becky Lynch. I already opened her, but I kept the package for this review. You can see her picture up there. And this is also her first figure. But like I said, I think she's getting an elite because I've seen a preview of her on Instagram or something holding or looking at a picture of her upcoming figure, which has a jacket and everything. It looks pretty cool. But there's the other figures in this series. Okay.
They did a really good job on her goggles.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Now let's open these other ones up. Alright, so there they are. The Four Horsewomen opened up. And I'll just show off the Ric Flair figure really quick because, partially because he came with Charlotte, also because he's pretty much always been the leader of the Four Horsemen, and that's where their name comes from because, yeah. But there's the figure. It's got his big long hair, and it's one of the basic figures. Doesn't have very good articulation. No double joints. No chest joint. But I think they did a pretty decent job on his face sculpt. It looks like him a lot. And there's the belt, like we're saying. It actually does say World Heavyweight Championship WWF, but this just doesn't. It doesn't look like a WWF belt to me. It looks like WCW shit.
But it says WWF.
Whatever. WWE, actually.
World Wildlife Foundation.
But there's the Ric Flair figure. So this video is really about the Four Horsewomen, so that's all we're going to show him. Okay, so here's the Bayley figure, which I really like the colors on this one better. There's still some things bother me, like she's got that little scratch on her pants there.
You can fix that pretty easily, though.
And the other thing that bothers me is, just like the Elite figure, they took this sculpt of the upper torso and didn't give her a new sculpt. They just painted on the rest of her suit there.
Which looks kind of weird if you look too close.
Yeah, it's like they should have just gave her a new sculpt. I mean, they gave a new sculpt for Sasha, just for her, and it looks like they each got their own sculpts for their outfits, but she didn't get one. So just like on the show, like on WWE, where they portray her as she's the underdog, she's getting screwed over with the figures too.
Yeah, you dicks!
But it's cool that they made this one, because I like this screaming face, but I also would rather have the not screaming face too.
And I like her bow. She's so adorable.
Well, both of them come with a bow.
No, the other one has a headband, but not a bow.
The other one does come with a bow. It's just not on right now.
Oh, it's detachable?
Yeah. See?
I'm drunk. Fuck off.
But look, they both.
I'm a nice person, I swear.
They both look like her. The sculpts are pretty damn good in the paint. I think they look
I
like
really like both of the faces. She makes some really good faces, and they captured it pretty well.
Yeah. And the shape of the sculpt and everything looks like her shape. I think it looks pretty accurate. This one's really cool because it's got like the Macho Man suit and styled suit. And as watching her Instagram stuff, she's a big fan of Macho Man, which is awesome.
Yeah, because he's the fucking coolest. Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior will always be my fucking favorites. Their characters are just so ridiculous. In the best way.
So there she is next to Macho Man. That's, I'm assuming, it's her idol. I don't know.
It's a pretty good idol to have.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
She needs a cowboy hat on her side pony.
Yep.
And some awesome sunglasses, because that's my favorite thing.
There she is with some Macho Man sunglasses on. Katie requested that I put them on. Yeah,
and those ones are perfect for her outfit.
Yep. They look pretty good. So there's Bayley next to my custom, kind of crappily made, wacky, wavy, inflatable tube man. Which I really think her Elite figure should have came with one. That would have been cool. Maybe with a future Elite figure, she'll come with one. She really needs to. I'm going to explain the Four Horsewomen thing.
But she had to explain to me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get it.
I feel kind of weird explaining it because I'm not super into wrestling anymore, but I do know a bit about this.
You used to be.
Like the whole NXT thing, like it's like a developmental sort of thing for WWE, where they have up-and-coming stars training there, basically. But I guess it was Triple H who had the idea of actually making it a show and everything, which seemed to be working really well. And the female wrestlers they have there, actually, they're having their matches like kind of like the men's matches, where they're not about TNA, they're about actually wrestling ability. I've read some people say that they think that's probably has a lot to do with Ronda Rousey becoming popular, and because she's like actually good and that kind of thing. They thought that would be, I don't know if that's really the reason, but the whole Four Horsewomen thing came from, these were the up-and-comers at the same time, and they all were very good wrestlers, like female wrestlers, not just TNA. They can wrestle really well and put on really good matches, and they're four of the best. And because of her being Ric Flair's daughter, they kind of called themselves the Four Horsewomen. They were really making like the revolution that Stephanie McMahon kind of said she was starting. But
honestly, if it wasn't for these chicks being interesting to me, I probably wouldn't care at all about wrestling anymore. Like, all the people I used to like are gone.
Well, it's the same with me.
But I really appreciate the fact that they have some female wrestlers now that are actually wrestling and not just having bra and panty matches.
That's what really really is making me watch that is because like I was just surprised that they had really awesome female wrestling matches, and just wish that like Lita was still around. Like she could come back, like or she like could transport into the future and be part of this, because that would be really awesome.
Be the same age as them.
Yeah. So here's the new Sasha figure. My favorite thing about this figure is I was very disappointed in the face. Once you take the sunglasses off the face of the Elite version, her face didn't look very good. But the face on this one looks better. The eyes are a little bit wonky. That's just the paint. But the actual face, I think...
It looks like her.
Yeah. The other one doesn't. And where is the other one?
Right there.
See, overall, I like this figure a lot better. This Elite figure. But when you take the sunglasses off, their face does not look right. Like, this face looks terrible. This one looks a lot more like how she looks on TV.
Dude, like, their attempt at eyelashes, I'm guessing, is what it is. It just looks like a big old black spot on the side of her eye. Like, it looks fucked up.
It does. It doesn't even look like the same sculpt. Like, this one's...
No, her face is way different.
Yeah, it's... I don't know what they did with this one. It does not look right at all.
Smash her in the face with a shovel?
I guess. But other than that, I like this outfit better.
I like that outfit better, but I think they're both good representations of her.
Yeah.
I like the leather strappy look too. It's pretty cool.
Looks cool. I wonder if these...
We both have a ridiculous affection for Macho Man, though.
Yes.
So the orange and white is very Macho Man-y.
Yeah, it is. As far as I don't know if she really is a big fan of Macho Man. I know she's a big fan of Eddie Guerrero. I've seen many things about that.
Everyone should be a big fan of Macho Man. And if they're not, then they're dumb.
True.
Just saying.
Good point.
I'm really drunk.
But from what I could tell, that's one thing weird about the Elite female figures in the standard version. It seems like the standard and the Elite basically have the same bodies. It's just that the Elite version of the female figure might come with more stuff like this one did. But when it comes to the male versions, the Elite male versions has way more articulation. Mm-hmm. So I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, it's pretty much almost the same figure, just painted differently.
Yeah, they'll definitely have different heads though.
Yeah.
But I might just swap that head onto there, I don't know. And here is Charlotte Flair. I don't know if this body shape is correct. Because she has she has a way more muscular I don't know. Like, not overly muscular, but her body just looks more muscular and physical than this. This looks more feminine. I don't know if I'm explaining that properly. But I think they did a pretty decent job on the face, though.
She's more the athletic.
I guess.
Looking.
Something like that. Because this looks more model-ish, but she looks way more athletic and looks like she can kick your ass.
That figure looks like Brooke Hogan.
Sort of. Not tan enough, though.
No.
I think this figure should have a little more makeup on her face, because, I mean, it really looks like her when she's without makeup, but usually she has makeup on when she's on screen, so it'd be cool if they would have gave her some of that makeup. I'm guessing this is a sculpt made just for her. I'm not sure. But because that strap of hers actually sculpted on.
Booby straps.
And she's got some tattoos of writing, which I never noticed she even had. I thought there was another. Oh, there's one on the forearm there. A little patience, is that? Yeah, a little patience. And she's got some knee pads, rubbery knee pads, which are cool, but they make the articulation difficult, limited. And there's something weird going on with the shoulders here. They're like stuck. They don't want to. Their arms don't want to go down all the way. I don't know if it just needs heated up or if there's just something wrong there. But they got like all that glitter on there. She definitely needs an Elite figure because she comes out in a big robe like her dad did. And that would be good for an Elite figure. So there she is next to her, the Elite version of her dad with the big robe. So it'd be cool if she came with a big robe like this.
That big robe's really cool.
And I want to say I really like her theme song because I didn't really like his theme song, but her theme song is like the same song, but like sort of like a techno remix, sort of. And it sounds really cool. I really like it. And here is Becky Lynch, who is pretty funny from what I have seen in clips.
Why did they make her face like that? She looks like a sourpuss.
Yeah, she looks so...
I don't like that face
Every
at all.
picture I've seen of her, she looks real pretty. In this one...
And happy.
Yeah.
She looks like she's going,
That's what's weird is, like a lot of the female figures, they always give them the super big smiles, and I'm thinking, why don't they ever get them angry faces? Maybe this is why, because it looks terrible.
It doesn't look angry, it just looks like pouting.
Yeah.
Like, you guys jerks, I don't like you.
Yeah, I'm not too happy with that face.
The rest of it's pretty good, though.
Yeah, I think they did a nice job in the rest of the outfit.
I like the little leggy things. I don't even know what to call this whole leg thing. There's like 4 different parts.
I don't know either.
But it looks cool. Whatever the fuck
She's got a weird style. It's like steam...
She's got a bra with a cape.
She's got that steampunk thing going on, but then I'm not too sure what's going on with that.
I didn't even realize you could put her goggles down.
Oh, yeah.
I thought they were like sculpted into her head. That's pretty cool.
Nope. But yeah, I really want the Elite version because she comes with that jacket and everything, which I think will look pretty cool. But she is pretty funny. She's really goofy. Makes lots of bad jokes that are bad, but they're funny.
Like ridiculous puns and shit.
Yeah.
And I love her hair color. I have a soft spot for redheads.
Mm-hmm. And I like her...
And orange heads.
Irish or Scottish accent, whichever it is, I forget. And there's Four Horsewomen next to Lita, who I was saying I wish she could have been in her prime during this era where they're actually giving a lot of respect to the women's division. Because that'd be really
She
cool.
could have more people on her level.
Yeah. And one thing that's really cool about her is we actually met her recently at Steel City Con.
Well, sort of. We got a picture with her and we're very awkward.
Yeah. We were in zombie makeup because we're zombies, obviously.
Well, yeah.
But it was also awkward because it's really the only second... For me, it's the second famous person I've ever met in my life. The first one was Virgil or Vincent, who was also a wrestler. I just happened to met him in a grocery store by accident. But other than that...
She's the first one I actually spoke to, even though I met a couple other famous people. I just stood awkwardly near them and didn't actually say anything.
I usually don't care at all about meeting famous people, but I really want to meet her because... I don't know.
You were obsessed with her?
Well, sort. That's...
Yeah.
That's not really...
Don't say sort of, you were.
I think she actually changed me a little bit when I watched her. Inspired me a little bit. It's weird.
She was really cool.
So that's why I kind of want to meet her. But she was really nice.
Yeah, she was.
Like when I think of celebrities, I always think, well, they're probably cool when they're on TV, but when you meet them, they're probably dicks. But she was really nice. And that was cool.
Yeah, we were in zombie makeup. She's like... Because we were thinking it ahead of time, but when we met her, she's like, we should take a picture that's like normal and one where you're attacking me. And I'm like, that's exactly what we thought we should do.
Yeah, because I was talking to one of our friends, I was like, talking about that, and she's like, you should definitely ask her if you could take an attacking her picture. And I wasn't sure if I'd have the guts to ask, but she just
suggested... It was her idea.
Yeah, so it worked out pretty cool. But because we're awkward, right after we took the pictures, we just kind of walked away.
Yeah, we didn't really talk to her. We just kind of wandered off because we're both fucking weird.
I think we probably should have talked for a second. Also, I think Bayley was a fan of Lita, and I know Becky Lynch was because she actually said that Lita was one of her inspirations. So that's pretty cool. Sasha, I don't know. Probably not Charlotte because, she's got her dad and everything. So, okay, so here's Paige. Now, this is one that I'm not sure about. I never watched one of her matches, so I don't know if she's actually good or not.
I have no idea who that is.
She's, from what I heard, I think she's also another one who was also inspired by Lita, but I don't know her very well. I mean, I know what she looks like. I've seen her a bunch of times, but I haven't seen her matches, so I don't know how good she is, but... I lied. I did watch some of Paige's matches. We filmed this video like a week or so ago, and just last night I watched a bunch of Paige's matches, and I think she's pretty damn good too. I think if she would have came a little later, around the same time that these other 4 appeared in NXT, that it would have been the 5 Horsewomen, because she's pretty damn good too, and also a lot different than just the eye candy female wrestlers. Not that all the other ones suck, I'm just saying, you know. All 5 of these women I think are really awesome wrestlers. And there's Trish Stratus. I know Zombie Cat's not a big fan of her.
Nope.
But she did play a lot of like the TNA type stuff, tits and ass. And also we were saying she actually managed a team called TNA. But I thought she actually could wrestle really good. And she is pretty intelligent.
I don't like bleach blonde fake tan bitches. I just don't.
You're mean.
I just don't. It bothers me.
But she's also the best friends, even till this day, of Lita. They're like constantly posting on Instagram about being best buds or whatever. I mean, I really did think she could wrestle pretty good.
She could, I just don't like her.
Whatever.
I'm bitchy. I can't help it.
So there's 4 horsewomen with their 4 horsemen signs up. Except for Sasha, because she doesn't come with a flat hand. So that kind of sucks if you wanted to do that. I actually gave her the flat hand. I stole it from her. Ha ha ha. But yeah, I had to heat them up with a hairdryer and then they popped right out. I switched the hand. So now they can all have the 4 horsewoman hand. So, I think all these figures are pretty cool. I'd say all their faces are good, except for Becky Lynch's looks a little weird.
She looks so pouty.
Yeah.
Just, ugh, I don't like it.
Like, for the ones, like, they always seem to give the females, even if they're mean, usually, they give them all smiling faces. But they give the one that's always making jokes a pouty face?
Yep.
How the hell did they come up with that idea? They should have gave her the big grin or something. That would have made more sense. But other than that, I think they did a pretty good job on them.
Bayley's probably my favorite, just because I love the fucking silly ass grin.
Yeah.
So her.
And her outfit's nice and bright and colorful like she is. Just it sucks that they didn't give her a new sculpt. Like, all 3 of them...
She just wants to give you a hug.
All 3 of them, it looks like they gave them new sculpts for their upper body, but her, they didn't. They should have. I think they're all pretty cool. Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
And I'm Zombie Cat.
Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Hey, I've heard the 4 horsewomen. We're gonna need some horses.
Aye, we need to find us some sturdy steeds.
Okay, well, let's go off and find some then. And meet back here.
Well, I'm not going. I'm the boss. You can bring me my horse. I'm just gonna wait here.
Oh, quit being a jerk. You gotta go find your own. Let's go. Well, couldn't find a horse, but found something that is much better.
Look at this. Found a boss-ass tagger, because I'm boss.
I'm kind of jealous. Guys, I found a horse. Found an actual horse.
That's an actual horse?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
He's an awesome horse. He's got 4 legs, a mane, and everything. He's a horse. I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever you say.
Where's Becky at? Oh, there she is.
What the hell is that thing? I don't know, but it's awesome. And I'm riding it. Woo, Nelly! Slow down. Slow down there, boy.
Oh, damn it, man. You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh, damn.